Hello and welcome to how to come up with a series and why should you have one. This is something that I feel like a lot of creators don't start doing until later on, and there's no reason that you need to wait. If you've been creating some content and you can see that there's some content that is performing better than other ones, then you're already on the right track. So I'm going to teach you how to actually decide what to do for your series. Now, creating a series will help you become known for something. People say that series are more memorable. The more you do something over and over and over again, the more people are going to catch on to what you're doing, and you will become known for that one thing. Some examples would be Anna, who has come up with the I don't want it. And Starbees, those are her series that she created that even in her bio, it says, I don't want it. And Starbees, she became so known for that like those are her phrases. If you say, I don't want it, you immediately think of Anna. She has created that series for herself. Another one, maybe lesser known, but if you are in the TikTok creator world, you've definitely heard of her, is Wave Wild. She has created the trend alert. She is the original trend alert queen. So in the creator world, she is known as the creator of trend alert. She would create a video and be like trend alert and then go into the content. And that is her thing that she came up with. And you guys have probably seen mine. I have 5 digital products trending this week on Etsy. I've also created the how much this low cost digital product made. I also have like things that you didn't know were copyrighted. Those are a few of the series that I put together that have been a great hit. I want to also show you that Wave Wild is something really unique that we don't see a lot of creators take advantage of. And this is something I think is really cool, is that she wears a tiara in all of her videos. And this has made her, where even her profile photo, she included a tiara, because that is so what she is known for. When she comes on the screen, that is immediately different, right? Most people don't wear tiaras. And so someone popping on the screen wearing a tiara, she stands out, she's memorable, she's different than every other person out there creating content about how to grow on TikTok. This little tiara already just sets her apart, and that is such a fun thing that she's done. It's something you could incorporate in your content if that makes sense for your brand as well. Now, my advice when it comes to running a business is do more of what's working. We do not need to work so hard to constantly be churning out new ideas. If we have found something that is working for our audience and our products and our offers, we need to just lean into that and embrace what's already doing well with our audience. So I want you to ask yourself, what piece of content has performed the best for you? If you've been creating content for a while now, you should have seen that there is a specific piece of content that probably outperformed the rest. We want to focus on recreating content that has performed the best for you. If it's performed well, there's no reason to not keep posting the same content. Now, you don't want to post the same exact video over and over again, because TikTok's going to flag that as spam. They want original content, but we can take the concept from the original video that performed well and recreate that over and over again. You've already proved this is something your audience has enjoyed. So I'm going to show you a couple examples. So example number 1, maybe you sell website templates and you create a piece of content that showed a helpful tip to get more leads on your site. And that just absolutely took off. Some ways to lean into that would be creating a series about things I wish I would have known before creating my website. Or another idea is like websites that give me the ick. Now you might be thinking like, how does this relate to getting more leads to your site? When you talk about the websites that give you the ick, they give you the ick because they're not optimized to get more leads. And people just like that negative aspect. People love to engage with negative content. And so if you are up for the little spats that will probably go on in the comment section, this is something that I could see doing really well. Another one is easy way to get more leads to your website that you can start today. And you do that series once a week. Every week you add a part to your series over and over and over again. And soon enough, this is what you're known for. People will come to respect you in the website template niche. Another example is SVGs. So you sell SVGs and you create a piece of content that shows a unique craft idea that uses your SVG. So some series ideas are things you didn't know you could do with SVGs. Another one is creative craft of the week to make your neighbors jealous. Now this is something that would be great because it is just something different that you don't hear all the time, right? That is a very specific phrase that you could easily become known for that no one else is doing. And so that is something that's kind of fun. And when I think of a creative craft that makes my neighbors jealous, I think of like outside crafts, like things like a wreath or a sign that you would put in front of your house for a holiday or something. I think that could really play into that. Another idea is 3 hacks to make using SVGs easier. People like when you solve a problem and provide value for them. So any of these could be a great fit depending on what kind of video went viral for you. And this is a great concept to take and use in your business that can be done for any business. Another one is you sell templates for business owners. So you create a piece of content showing font pairings that go together on Canva based on the aesthetic. So maybe a business owner is in a very specific aesthetic for retro or boho or whatever it is. And so you're providing branding tips by showing them Canva font pairings that go together. And so a series idea would be fonts that are giving and then insert the vibe. And then you just basically do a slideshow showing some fonts going together really quickly. These do amazing. Another one would be like the best Canva element search you probably haven't tried. Again, people like that kind of negative, and so when you're talking about you probably haven't tried, it's almost like a challenge to the audience to be like, oh, I want to try it. I want to make sure I know about this. And so this is something that could perform really well that would be beneficial for business owners. Another thing is things you didn't know you could do in Canva. Again, that's kind of like that negative aspect where people want to know what it is because they want to make sure that they are included in this area of people that know what this hack is. So these are some examples that I think could really blow up on TikTok. And again, we are bouncing off of what content has done best for you, for your brand. This is going to be different for every single person. Like just because you sell sweet cheese, maybe this example doesn't make sense for you because it doesn't align with what really went well with your audience on your platform. Same with website templates, business templates. Again, you're leaning into what has done well on your specific platform with your specific audience and products. Now, hopefully this is making sense. Do more of what's working. Make a series out of your best performing content.